I woke up this morning feeling extremely guilty about things that I've done because this is the third time I've had takeout this week. That's definitely not healthy. I made this video today because I have a food addiction and I'm not proud of it. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I just want to talk about something that's close to home for me and something that has always affected my mental health till this day, and that is having a food addiction. It's so weird that in today's society, you can't really tell that someone is going through something so terrible. You look on Instagram, or better yet, you look at me on Instagram and you may think that my whole life is put together. But as a matter of fact, the reverse is true, and I am trying to let this all out. If you've ever suffered with food, have binge eaten before, had or still has an unhealthy relationship with food, you will know exactly how this feels. And I just want you to know that you are not alone. So for all my life, I have always battled with food and my weight. As a young child, I was much bigger than the people around me. My parents would always make comments about my weight, and I hated how I felt and how I looked. Growing up in an African household didn't make it any better. It also meant that from time to time, I was sadly always criticised, looked upon and judged. The harsh comments made me feel like I was ugly. It wasn't their fault, but it affected me so much that I didn't want to be in my body. Just imagine how awful it would have been for a small child like me. In middle school, I always compared myself to others. I felt like other girls were better than me because they were much prettier, skinnier, taller. I always fantasized about what it would be like to look skinny, to be the center of attention, and to be loved. And that unfortunately led me to use food as a primary source of comfort. To this day, I still have a not so healthy relationship with food, but it is something that I have been working on to improve slowly. For the people that don't know what it's like to have a food addiction, I will explain this in much more detail. I thought I should literally just make a video of the day after I've eaten something bad, the day after I've kind of let myself go, and I'm not exactly proud of it, but last night I was doing so well, you know, with eating healthy, being healthy, but I think this is the second time this week that we've ordered something unhealthy. In fact, the third time we've ordered takeout. I woke up this morning feeling extremely guilty about things that I've done because this is the third time I've had takeout this week. That's definitely not healthy, and the worst part about it is I know I can make healthy things, I know I can cook things, but sometimes when you're feeling low, when I'm feeling low, I feel, you know, down, I don't feel like I have the energy to cook, so I feel like it's easier. And I feel like I crave all the junky foods, like takeaways, you know, sweet things, carbs, just to kind of use that as an emotional release, and I really hate it, I'm not proud of it. We ordered some chicken, came some chips and some naan bread, and I just let myself go. I could not stop eating it. I went for, I think, 3 rounds of it. I've been looking at myself in the mirror this morning and I feel absolutely hideous. I feel like all my work is gone. To me, having a food addiction means using food as a primary source of comfort. It's almost like being addicted to drugs or alcohol, although I have never taken any drugs before. Imagine telling a drug addict to stop taking drugs. They can't, it's almost impossible. Imagine everywhere you go, on TV adverts, social media, even to the shops, all you see is food. wonder why it was easy for me to become so addicted. My love for food always felt like I needed more. Having a food addiction means using food as a way to prevent me from feeling my own present emotions, using food as a way to cover up all the trauma I've experienced in my life, using food to give me the immediate relief of comfort I needed at a time I felt alone, and finally using food as a happy pill to deal with life's obstacles. Did I choose to have a food addiction? No. No one does. I never did. But it's something that has and always will affect me every single day. So how does this relate to me? When I feel anxious, I tend to overeat. When I have depressive symptoms, I turn to food. When I'm feeling happy, I turn to food. When I'm feeling sad, again, food is my best friend. When I go out with friends, I need food to kind of make the day better. When I do a good job, I need food to treat myself. I have built an unhealthy relationship with food, which has caused me to see it as an emotional reward system rather than fuel to keep me alive. Food has become the gloomy cloud that floats over me no matter where I go, and because of it, I feel like it has taken over my life. So the whole point of the video, I wanted to share with you how something so small and something that you may consider so insignificant could have a larger impact on our lives and the way we see ourselves. I wanted to open up and tell you how difficult it is for me to stay consistently healthy all the time. I wanted to journal all my thoughts since I tend to keep them in all the time. And most importantly, I wanted to show you that no matter what, it is okay to not always have everything put together. You are more than the way you look. You are more than the emotions you experience. You are more than the emotional baggage you carry. And even if you haven't figured this out and you still tend to binge eat from time to time, trust me, someday you will get there. And why? Because you love yourself. We love ourselves. And chances are that if you clicked on this video, there's a fight in you somewhere. To end this video, I just want to say I have made a few significant changes with my relationship with food. They may not be so drastic, but they have seemed to have worked for me so far. And I am trying so hard to remain consistent. I am trying to maintain a consistent balance between eating healthy all the time and not eating healthy. I am trying to train my mind to appreciate how food is necessary to nourish my body as well as keep me fit and healthy. I am trying so hard to not punish myself for slipping or eating unhealthy foods from time to time. In all honesty, I'm just trying to be me, the person that is trying to be better at loving themselves. Does this seem to be working? Well, I guess I've got my whole life to figure that one out. If you'd like a more in-depth video about how I'm managing to improve my relationship with food, then please leave me a comment down below. If this video resonates with you and your own personal struggles, or if you feel like you can relate, or you know someone that can relate to this at all, then please share this video and give it a thumbs up so I can make videos that you like to see. But until next time, this is me, the real Sally, and I will be back next week with another video.